And we are here with Raven's Law.
Raven's Law.
What's up?
Alrighty. So, you guys just put your EP out. You want to talk about that a little bit at all?
Oh, the Haas. This is all Joe.
Joe's
This
the
is-
man. This is a Joe
This
sort of
is his
situation.
drink.
Better zoom in on the Haas.
We got our EP out. I've been working on it for about 10 years, and I finally found dedicated people to work with, and we wrote more than
I think Joe's nervous.
yeah.
All right, basically,
Joe, I'm gonna kiss you
Hey,
after this.
don't be nervous, dude. It's all good.
basically, I started looking for other bandmates because Baylor from Alahai was going. We had troubles with there, and then Joe tried out for. Oh.
Sorry.
Joe tried out for
Yeah, I'm
bass, and then we picked him up. And then Joe had me and another former member of Biff come out to jam at his house. And he's been looking for members to start up a music thing for like years now, like he's saying. And then we just started chilling, and then we worked together, and we started just jamming, making music. Empty Voyage was the first one I think we worked on. Another single we released a long time ago. And yeah, it's all these members are new members we picked up within a few months. Me and Joe were the originators of it. Basically Joe, but once we actually started creating music,
Yeah.
it was me and Joe, like the OG members.
Alrighty. So, I have to ask, so what happened with Mike and
Like,
Blake?
I'll get you.
we wanted to take a different and heavier direction, and we felt that we needed to find newer members, and
It shared the same sort of drive.
Basically, we just all didn't get along in our music tastes. Everyone wanted to go different directions, and me and Joe wanted to go heavier and more melodic metalcore, and the drummer and bassist were more like pop punk and like more classic rock. You know,
Right.
you can't force music on anyone. You gotta
Yeah,
be passionate
yeah.
about it.
Totally. I
To
agree.
get it to thrive, you need
Yeah.
at least
I agree. And
visuals.
so I've talked to you before because you were in Verutum, and you before because you were in Verutum. So what made you guys make that switch?
Me-
just went
First,
south.
first it was me. I was the first of Trevor and Jake to join Raven's Law.
Yeah, tell me about how that happened. Do you remember? Because I remember.
Go ahead. You're better at this.
So basically, me and Joe were actually waiting to play a show at BT, and we used to use Jesse's room to load in our gear before the show. And then me and Joe were jamming, and then Jesse started drumming to a new song we were working on, and it fit a lot better. And then since then we were just yo, keep jamming with us, and then it worked. And it so happened at the time that we were things weren't working out with our current drummer, and then
I was
It just
I was
happened
in
that Jesse was in
Verutum,
there.
and things weren't really working with us. I mean, we all had a vision for where we wanted to go, but I was struggling with some personal issues at the time, and it was time for me to part ways and go in a different direction.
Yeah.
Make some shit happen. So I decided to join these guys. I was gonna stick with Verutum and finish out our shows, which we did. And then Jake, he came into the picture.
Man, it was a hassle, man. We were playing out of town shows with just a guitarist and a drummer.
Oh,
We had
yeah.
no basses. That was fun.
We ended up bringing Jake in. He ended up leaving Verutum as well, and then things worked.
And then how did we find Trevor? Because I don't know how that happened.
He commented on Facebook.
We went on
Yeah,
Men
Jesse-
Seeking Men.
Jesse had made a
Facebook
post.
share. of
Actually,
Joe's.
yeah, Joe had made a
Which
Facebook
cheese?
post saying Raven's Law was possibly interested in finding a rhythm guitarist because they hadn't had one. It was just Joe playing. And then I was friends with Jesse on Facebook, and he shared it. And I thought, oh, I've been playing, deathcore and grindcore and stuff like that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
I want
that.
to go back to my roots because this is the kind of music I started with when I was younger. So I messaged Jesse. I said, "Hey, I'm into this kind of stuff. I can play this kind of stuff." Yeah, this guy. I said I have a degree in design and stuff, so I can do merch for you. I can do videos for you, and that really made them interested. So he told me to get in contact with Joe. Got a hold of Joe. He sent me the EP months before it even came out. I jammed it for a while, so they decided to have me come
Learn it
up.
real good.
Yeah, they just.
Even when you came up though, you still didn't know shit.
Yeah. I tried to learn it by ear. I kind of had the patterns down for the song, but I was playing the completely wrong notes. So I learned most of the songs within a span of like 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer.
Homestyle.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Homestyle. Yeah,
So I learned 4 out of the 6 songs on the EP, and then I learned our new song "Salvation." And then we just started jamming together on the new stuff. And at first, I thought they didn't want me to join because I wasn't picking up on it fast enough. And then they just started fucking with me, saying that they didn't want me in the
Dude, that
band.
was the greatest
And-
thing ever.
And then they had to make their decision very last second when we got put on the end of a bill.
The King 810.
No, it was actually a rapper. A rapper had come to
Oh,
PT. And
I remember that.
That's gotta be interesting.
it was like a bunch of
They liked it.
It was a bunch of
we made the
local.
rappers like.
It was a bunch
love
of
us.
rappers from out of town, some from here, some indie artists from here, and then we were all here. And the promoter asked us if we just wanted to hop on at the end, and they were like, "Yeah, sure." And then they kind of kicked me out of the practice room for a second, deciding what they wanted to do with me. Excuse me.
Are you gonna start crying?
No.
Nah, you put that on.
He's trying to make a story. What we really did is we went on Craigslist and went for men seeking men. We found
I mean, I mean,
he had a picture of cowboy hat and everything. It looked like
But,
he had a horse now.
Before any of that, a true story. The first day I met Trevor, it was a Monday, and we always go to a wing night at Smoky Bones. And I looked at Trevor like, I know you can put down some words.
Motherfucker called me fat. The first goddamn day he met me.
It's not how you take it. I didn't call you fat.
Dude, look at them chicken wings.
You can
man.
eat some chicken. You can eat some food. Doesn't mean you're fat.
yeah, I could really put them away.
If you were fat, you would have fucking put a hole in the
I'm
floor where you're
surprised,
throwing it.
I'm surprised you guys didn't put Buffalo Wild Wings out of business.
Went on stage and
But yeah, so they kicked me out of the practice room for like 5 minutes. They talked, and then they invited me back in. And, they were kind of serious about it. And they're like, "We think you're really cool. We want to keep jamming with you, but we think we're going to go with someone else." And I just kind of accepted. I'm like, okay, yeah, I understand why. And then Jesse was just like, "We're just fucking with you. We want you."
It's cool, man.
And then like maybe a week later, we opened up for King 810, and that was a sick show. And from there on out, we've been playing here a lot. We play in Ohio and Mentor, about 20 minutes outside of Cleveland.
We
Right.
joined at the right time. We just started getting everything like solid and going out of town, playing all shows. You missed all the grind, making music,
Getting our shit together. Yeah.
You missed
Everything-
Miss May I.
I miss Miss May I, and Miss May I is one of my favorite bands of all time. And these guys opened up for Miss May I like a month before I joined. So I'm pretty mad that I missed out on that, but
I missed out on all the good bands, man.
So, all right, how far are we trying to take it? How far are you trying to go?
As far as we can take it. We want to go all the way.
we
All
won't
right.
live off of this.
Yeah. This
We don't
is our
want to take no
passion.
dinners. We want to just go straight for it.
Back when I was
No, I want
in
to
Biff,
be eating steak every night.
when I was like 16, 15, I thought that like, yo, I'm gonna play a show and get signed by a record label and have everyone like do the work for me and just go on stage and scream. But
We
as
still
you grow,
do all the work
as
for
you
you.
as you grow older, you gotta realize how much work it takes to go somewhere.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, a lot of work.
How long
Yeah.
it takes to actually get out of town, how much of your own money and personal time you got to give up and sacrifice just to be able to play a show, let alone make money from it. It's a lot of work and a lot of hard dedication.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Slowly, like, my ignorance is wearing off, and I'm slowly, like, realizing how much work it takes.
He's
Well-
still under the age of 20, so he has a lot.
I will say
much
this
work.
personally. You guys, obviously I've seen Biff before.
Yeah.
That is bathed in formaldehyde, by the way. Gone. Anyway,
go, go, go.
anyway, you guys have really come along like really fast. I mean,
Yeah,
it hasn't been that long, really.
appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys put a lot of work in like really quick. So
We've only met a band for about a year. So,
Oh God.
Dakota Wagner, everyone.
It was gonna be little story. He was actually gonna be our original bassist, but then he wasn't good enough, so we picked up Jake.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he came back and spin kicked me.
So what's the plans like going forward? I know you played a new song tonight. Like
Yeah, that was.
that seemed a little heavier too,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
we want to take a heavier route, and we want to start writing more heavier, and we want to work on a new album, and just keep working forward, and we don't want to stop.
Oh yeah.
We
Definitely pulling off a different direction, that's for sure. I mean, with Path I Chose, which is the album we released tonight, well, a few days ago, but the album we released tonight, it's definitely, it's great music. I'm not talking bad on it or anything like that. I wasn't a part of the writing process for it. I definitely put my own spin on things, but I definitely feel like the direction we're going in now is
More new day.
what's that?
More new day style.
Yes, yes. It's not so much the 90s and early 2000s sounding As I Lay Dying or something
Right.
like that, which
Right.
there's nothing wrong with. I love it, but definitely it's a new age sound.
If I
It's a
can.
new age sound.
If I can. Currently
You
with
can't.
our current music, we kind of appeal to more of a Warped Tour demographic, and there's nothing wrong with that because Warped Tour has always been amazing
Oh,
since
yeah.
day one, and that sucks. That's
Not
ending next year, so
anymore.
rest in peace, Warped Tour. But with this new music, we definitely want to try to appeal to bigger audiences as well too, which is why I'm glad these guys chose me to come on board because I definitely want to help. Like I mentioned before, I have a lot of deathcore and grindcore background
Right,
stuff
right.
and
And
technicality.
we can appeal to those types of crowds as well, not
Yeah.
just
It's
just
just
a,
not
a scene,
metalheads,
not
not
just a
just-
scene based.
Yeah, not just bang your head guys.
All right. Well, that's a good, interesting question. I was talking to Joe earlier. Like, what would you consider? What genre of metal would you consider Raven's Law to be?
I think.
Or is it just like Raven's Law?
Raven's core.
Beat core.
Skunker. No,
Homestyle.
no.
It's beak.
It's
core.
metalcore.
It's homestyle.
It's
Yeah, I would say
metalcore.
that it's metalcore,
It's metalcore if we're gonna get
Melodic
technical.
metalcore.
and
Mixed in with post.
No.
No. Not anymore.
Not with a new one.
no,
New
not with
ones
the new
are
stuff
great.
now.
We're getting heavier.
It's
A lot of bands you hear usually put out like a heavy album and go lighter from, but we're taking the opposite direction. We're starting light. For some reason, we started light.
That's because you
All
have
this
all
10
those.
years in the making.
Now we're like working up and getting heavier.
We're-
Like if it wasn't for these three guys, we wouldn't have been able to get heavier. We were searching for members, and
Yeah.
Joe's a little stubborn at first to change the sound and get a little bit more heavier. But then
I
these
want-
guys brought in and like changed his mind.
convince Joe to buy a 7-string guitar. Please.
Please.
Joe, buy a fucking 7-string guitar.
$43 a month.
I know it's not
I
cheap,
might,
man.
Well, dude, Nathan's still paying on his, dude. He's been paying on that for like almost 8 months.
You just coughed all over me. Definitely melodic metalcore is what I consider us. I know I have amazing hair. Thank you for reminding me.
Keep talking.
I know.
But yeah, melodic metalcore definitely. I think we'll always keep that main sound, but who knows?
Oh
Our
yeah.
sound will change.
New level of what?
We're live.
It's all good, dude. What's up, Dakota?
Alan and Nate are like lip singing and lip playing their guitars to a pop punk song. I think they're shittier than you are now.
Thank God. Thank you. Holy shit.
Finally.
Is it over?
Dakota has spoken.
Hey, I'm I'm the mandolin player of the band too. Let's be real here, guys.
He's a fill-in.
We need a
He's a
track
rookie
record.
fill-in.
No,
Rookie slash fill-in.
We haven't announced
The
it.
extent Dakota has in Ravenslaw is he's going to be a merch design. That's about it.
no. See, Jesse's saying that, but I'm pretty sure everyone else voted me into the band.
We're totally getting rid of the
I am
drummer.
I am also the bass tech. Don't even fucking think I'm
No,
on.
when you're walking away, we were talking about how you're gonna be the original bassist, and then Jake came along in the picture, and we kicked you out for Jake because he's better than you.
Let's see him set up an EQ and then we'll talk.
Did you make that up for your haircut?
All right.
Your haircut's pretty iconic.
Let's
I
get
love
back to what we were talking about. Dread, we need another question.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a little sidetracked, but that's all right. It makes it interesting. Good deal, good deal. So you two are like two of the main songwriters, right?
Yeah.
Me and Joe, yeah, for the EP that just came out, yeah. Yeah, actually, because we spent most of the time in the basement where we used to practice at before we came to BT, and he would play the riffs so that would construct the songs later on the EP, and I would give him ideas and what to change and what I thought would fit vocally for me. And yeah, the drummer and bassist helped, but we spent a lot of hours in the basement.
I'm assuming that might change a little bit.
Remember.
Oh yeah.
Definitely with the new song, we all kind of contributed.
Actually, yeah, like we added breakdowns to some of the songs that are on the EP that aren't even on the EP. Like we
Oh
just,
yeah, we like to do
after we
live.
recorded the EP, we like after they joined, they filled in some new breakdowns, and we like decided to put them in because it made it sound more heavy.
So if you want to hear heavier shit, come see us live. For sure.
Yeah, it's a good deal to come see him live. I
You'll see me
will
eat shit.
definitely say that it's a good deal to come see him live. Be looking. A matter of fact, fucking Mosh for Tots, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's our next show.
So December 16th, everybody come to Basement. Starts at noon. It's like it's like the third festival of the year, really. You know, you get Metal Massacre, 814, and this Mosh for Tots is huge. There's a lot of bands on it.
And it's for an amazing cause, too. So if you guys plan on showing up, bring a brand new package toy to make a kid's holiday amazing.
Doesn't have to be expensive either.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be expensive. You
All
can
that
get it
matters is
dollars or something.
giving someone something to look forward to.
We just want to make kids happy this holiday. So
All right, so new E EP.
Path I chose. You can pick it up anywhere. It's on Spotify, YouTube. Show the back of it too.
Apple Music,
Amazon.
iTunes.
iTunes, Google
Back of
Play.
it, some nice artwork.
Mhm.
can't they get it on Target's website too?
Yep.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, you guys can download it from the Target website too.
If people, it's on every big platform online, guys.
All right, it's gonna be on my favorite, Bandcamp, for obvious reasons.
It-
That's
yes.
my
Is the
favorite.
full album on?
No, the full album's not on Bandcamp, but
It's
it will
just
be.
true.
It
love
will
and
be.
people like-
Probably for like the 6 month or 1 year anniversary, we'll probably put it up for like free or something. A lot of bands tend to do that nowadays. So.
You know, you can charge. You know what I mean?
never know. You never know. So
Yeah, you can
watch out
charge
for
on
us.
Well, you
Bandcamp.
can actually go on Spotify and listen to it for free.
Yeah.
It's just web player.
All right, so in short, available everywhere. Everyone go out and buy it. Oh, and by the way, they have these awesome shirts, man. Like you should pick one of those up too.
Yeah, buy those shirts.
Yeah.
It helps us eat.
The fuck are you talking about? We don't more money on ourselves.
We've been on tour now for about a month with Asking Alexandria.
Yeah.
We have merch to get.
Help me get a McDouble.
All
right.
I'll settle
for a
for-
double
I'll
right now.
settle for the chicken.
I kill for a triple. Triple what? Triple McDouble. There's no such thing as a
Big
triple.
triple.
Just like a McGangbang.
Oh God! There we go.
Why-
No,
why
that's what
should-
we're about to
Okay,
do
we're getting
here.
sidetracked with McDonald's.
All right. Well. I think we're pretty much gonna wrap it up here, pretty much soon here. So, anything else you guys want to add here? Oh, by the way, here we got Joe here. Guitar. Now lead guitars mainly, or both, right? Oh, you guys both do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We kind of go back and forth with the new stuff, but
And this is Trevor, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this is guitar, and this is the new guitarist here, right? The new guy.
Yep.
He can put down some wings.
And Jake on bass, right? And Joey, the vocal master.
That's me.
And that guy
yeah,
hiding
I'm
there,
not supposed to be back
that's
there.
Jesse.
Yeah, I'm the trumpet.
Oh yeah.
Dakota
This is the mandolin, dude.
Debut tonight. Come out to Mosh for Tots. I'll be playing with them.
All right.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to come out for Mosh for Tots. You want to see Raven's Law
You can only do it if you play nude.
and Dakota on mandolin. Everyone come out and Mosh for Tots.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much
So-
for the interview.
Thank you.
That was fun.
All right.
Ravens Law.
And yeah, keep it heavy, folks. Bye. Oh, well, maybe bye, huh?
Why don't you stop?
There it is.